You look this grassland, there have the living plants also, and there have the abiotic factors like the soil. So student, today we learn the two important function of the ecosystem, that is the energy flow and nutrient cycling. You also look this flowering plants, there have the abiotic factors also like the soil, stones. So student, previously we have learned what is called ecosystem. Just you looking the grassland, in that grassland there have the living organisms, and just you look there have the living organisms and non-living things, non-living things, and they all are interacting with each other, and this is known as the ecosystem. So student, you have learned what is called ecosystem. Ecosystem is the unit of nature. It is the unit of nature where there have the living organisms and non-living things, and living organisms interact with the another living organisms, and they also interact with the non-living things. This functional unit of nature is known as the ecosystem. And previously you have learned the four functionings of the ecosystem. First one is the productivity. Second one is the decomposition. And third one you going to learn today, energy flow. And fourth one is the nutrient cycling. Okay. So previously you have learned productivity means how much amount of product or how much amount of biomass is produced in a particular area. In this particular area, if you consider the living plants, in this living plants how much biomass are produced at a particular time, if you consider the year, that's known as the productivity. मतलब क्या है, एक साल में एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया में जितने सारा प्लांट्स हैं उसमें कितने बायोमास प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है by the help of photosynthesis, that's known as the primary productivity. Why I use the word primary? Because this is the productivity as the first topic level or producer level, so I use the primary productivity. And when you consider the next topic level or consumers, then you use the secondary productivity. And decomposition you already learned. Decomposition is a process by which complex in organic substance change into the simple organic substance, then it's change into the inorganic substance, then it will change into the inorganic so that is taking place by the help of enzyme which is secreted from the bacteria and fungi. So student, bacteria and fungi release the enzyme from their body on the dead and decaying material. Suppose this is the dead and decaying material, this is the dead and decaying animal, this is the dead animal. On that animal, or this is any dead plants, okay, or this is the dead leaves, okay. So when this dead leaves present in the soil, from the soil or from the environment, microorganisms act on the dead materials, and in this dead organic material which complex materials are there like the carbohydrate, protein, fat, DNA, RNA, those are the complex organic substance. By the actions of bacterial and fungal enzyme, this complex substance change into the simple substance. Okay, and after that this enzyme further act on that simple organic substance and change into the inorganic substance like the nitrogen, oxygen, calcium, magnesium, and that is come back to the environment. This process, by which process complex organic material change into the simple organic material and simple is changed into the inorganic substance, this is known as the decomposition. Next, you look student, next one is the energy flow. Energy flow. Okay, what is energy flow? Student, you look in an ecosystem. Suppose in an ecosystem there have the food chain. Okay, food chain. Suppose you go to the pond, then there have a pond ecosystem. There have the phytoplankton. Phytoplanktons are the living algae or algae present in the water bodies. This phytoplankton is eaten by the zooplankton, and this zooplankton are eaten by the small fish, and small fish is eaten by the large fish. Okay, so this is a food chain. Okay, food chain, you know, the food is produced by the producer, and which food is produced that will pass on to the next topic level, means at the consumer level. In that way, which food is produced, inside this food the energy is entrapped and this food is transferred to the next topic level, so energy also transferred to the next topic level. Okay, this is known as the food chain. So what I am telling, energy flow means when food is transferred from the one topic level to another topic level, obviously at the base there have the producer. Okay, and this producer to food go to the herbivore's body, herbivores to go to the carnivore's body, carnivores to go to the top carnivore's body. Okay, so energy flow means, suppose in the process of photosynthesis, plants entrap the 10,000 kilojoule of energy during the process of photosynthesis. Okay, when plants are eaten by the herbivores, only 10% of the entrapped energy pass on the herbivore's body, means 1000 will pass to the herbivore's body. Then from herbivores to it will go to the carnivores. Means only 100 kilojoule will pass to the carnivore's body, and from carnivores to go to the top carnivore's body, then 100% ka 10% will pass on the top carnivore's body, means only 10 kilojoule will pass to the next topic level. In that way, the energy which is entrapped by the producer, only 10% is passed on the next topic level, and remaining 90% is utilized or used by the particular topic level for respiration. Okay, so student, this is known as the energy flow. Energy what is entrapped by the producer that will pass on the herbivore's body, herbivores to carnivores, carnivores to top carnivores, that's known as the energy flow, and only 10% energy will pass on to the next topic level. Okay, student, you look, this is our sun, and you have to know sun is the ultimate source of energy. Sun is the ultimate source of energy. Okay, why sun is the ultimate source of energy? Because in a particular ecosystem there have some exception. In the deep sea there have the hydrothermal vent. In this deep see which hydrothermal vein is there. This in this ecosystem or surrounding this hydrothermal vein, which ecosystem is there, this ecosystem only take the energy from this hydrothermal vein. Rather than that, most of the ecosystem producer get the energy from the sun. Okay, so sun is known as the ultimate source of energy. हमारा बॉडी में सारे एनर्जी कहाँ से आता है? सन से आता है. ठीक. नॉट ओनली दैट, ऑल एनिमल्स बॉडी, in all animals body, means even in detritus body, all energy come from the sun. So sun is the ultimate source of energy. You look, student, of total incident solar light, less than 50% is photosynthetically active radiation. What's the meaning of this? Means sun से जितने सारा एनर्जी आ रहा है उसका 50% यूटिलाइज्ड हो सकता है फोटोसिंथेसिस का काम में. क्यों 50%? देखिए, plants only can utilize the visible rays of sunlight. Okay, means below the 400 nanometer and above the 700 nanometer plants cannot use. Okay, you understood? देखिए, 400 से लेकर के 700 तक जो वेव लेंथ है उतना ही वेव लेंथ का लाइट प्लांट्स एब्जॉर्ब कर सकते हैं. उससे ज़्यादा नहीं कर सकते, उससे कम नहीं कर सकते. ओके, देखिए, प्लांट्स कैप्चर ओनली 2 to 10% ऑफ पार. जितना पार आता है, जितना फोटोसिंथेटिकली एक्टिव रेडिएशन आता है उसका भी 2 to 10% केवल प्लांट्स यूज कर सकते हैं. दिस स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी सस्टेन द एंटायर लिविंग वर्ल्ड. जो 2 to 10% किसका? पार का 2 to 10% प्लांट्स जो यूज करते हैं वही पूरा हमारा धरती में जितने सारा लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स है उसका एनर्जी सोर्स होता है. ठीक. देयर इज unidirectional flow of energy from sun to producer and then to consumer. This indicates the first law of thermodynamics. Energy always flow in unidirectional way. Unidirectional way means, please try to understand. Suppose this is a green grass. This green grass produce the food by the process of photosynthesis. Okay, and 2 to 10% of par is utilized for the photosynthesis. Okay, suppose how much energy is entrapped in this grassland ecosystem. This energy never come back. This energy never come back to the sun. Only energy what is coming from the sun, what is entrapped by the producer, that will pass on to the next generation, not from grassland to or from grasses to never come back to the sun. Okay, and from grass to it will go to the herbivores body like the grasshopper. Okay, grasshopper. In grasshopper to this energy, 10% of the grasshopper's energy pass on to the next topic level. Means grasshopper are eaten by the frog, and then frog too, it will this energy go to the snake, and snake too, it will go to the birds or hog body. Okay, this known as the energy flow. Energy never come back from top topic level to bottom topic level. Energy always flow from bottom to top. So energy flow is unidirectional. Clear? Energy flow is always unidirectional. So student, you understood, during the flow of energy it follow the first law of thermodynamics. Okay, so student, ecosystem needs a constant supply of energy to synthesize the molecule that require to send to the next topic level. Okay, if sun is not come till 1 month, then whole biosphere of the earth will be finished. Okay, due to lack of energy, because energy always come from sun and it will pass to the next topic level and next to next. In that way energy come and utilized by the different kinds of topic level. Okay, you look student, food chain. Food chain is two type. One is known as the grazing food chain, and another one is known as the detritus food chain. First you look the definition of food chain. In an ecosystem there is transfer of food from one organism to another organism. This food transfer make a chain is known as the food chain. You know it. Okay, in an ecosystem there is transfer of food, means from producer to go to the herbivores to carnivores to two of carnivores. In that way food is transferred from one topic level to another topic level. Okay, and this food is transferred and make the chain. Okay, during the transferring of the food make a chain. This chain is known as the food chain. Food chain two type, grazing food chain. You look in the grassland, like grasses are eaten by the goat is eaten by the man, or top topic levels. Okay, grazing food chain. What is grazing food chain? It is start from the grain plants or producer at the फर्स्ट टॉपिक लेवल, मीन्स इन द ग्रेजिंग फूड चेन सीधा बात ग्रासलैंड में होता है और टेरिस्ट्रियल सिस्टम में होता है. टेरिस्ट्रियल सिस्टम में प्रोड्यूसर से जो शुरू होता है, विच फूड चेन स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द प्रोड्यूसर, दैट इज नोन एज द ग्रेजिंग फूड चेन. विच फूड चेन स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम प्रोड्यूसर. यू लुक in an aquatic ecosystem, grazing food chain is major channel for energy flow. Okay, energy for the food chain come from the sun. A simple grazing food chain is depicted below. From sun energy come to the grass to go to the goat to go to the man. Next you look detritus food chain. Detritus food chain means student which food chain starting from the dead organic matter. Which food chain starting from dead organic matter. How? Suppose one organisms become diet or dead organic matter. This dead organic matter's body have the energy. This energy is consumed by the aerobic bacteria and fungi. Aerobic bacteria. This aerobic bacteria is eaten by the anaerobic bacteria. Okay. So in that way, energy what is present in the dead organic matter that will pass on to the next topic level, means aerobic and anaerobic to anaerobic. This food chain is known as the detritus food chain. You look student, detritus food chain start with dead organic matter and with decomposure is called the saprotrophs. So who are the saprotrophs? Saprotrophs means which organisms get the food from the dead organic matters like the bacteria and fungi. They release the enzyme from their body, and after releasing this organic matter is digested and complex organic matter change into the simple and simple to inorganic substance. Okay, and this simple organic matter is consumed by the bacteria and fungi. Okay, so simple which energy flows, which food chain starting from dead organic matter. Okay, so there I have one good information. A much larger fraction of energy flow this type of food chain. Okay, बहुत बड़ा एनर्जी इसी फूड चेन से ही फ्लो होता है. ठीक, एनर्जी फ्रॉम द फूड चेन कम फ्रॉम द ऑर्गेनिक मैटर और डेट्रिटस, और डेट्रिटस फूड चेन मे बी कनेक्ट विथ द ग्रेजिंग फूड चेन at various level forming the food web. डेट्रिटस फूड चेन, देखिए डेट्रिटस फूड चेन का कोई भी एक लेवल और कोई भी एक ट्रॉपिक लेवल हार्बीवोर्स सॉरी कार्निवोर्स के द्वारा खाया जा सकता है। जैसे कि टर्माइट्स को कोई फ्रॉग खा लिया तो फिर हुआ ना, मतलब डेट्रिटस फूड चेन से एनर्जी फिर ग्रेजिंग फूड चेन में आया और क्या बना, फूड वेब बना। ठीक, this thing you know, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, you know, tropic level also know. Tropic level primary producer is the first tropic level, then secondary primary consumer is the second tropic level, and then you look secondary consumer is the third tropic level and tertiary consumer is the fourth tropic level. So there have a one question, why in a food chain only maximum 3 to 4 topic level are there. Okay, just you learn only 10% of the energy is transferred from one topic level to another topic level. इसलिए energy जब top topic level में आएगा ना, only little amount of energy is left. Okay, so that there have another question, in a forest, in a large forest, only 3 to 4 carnivores, top carnivores, lion and tigers are there. Why? There have a questions. Okay, so you would have to tell when energy come to the top topic level, only little amount of energy is left to sustain their life. Okay, so that in a large forest only few numbers of top carnivores are there. Okay, thank you student for watching this video.